From 1530 to 1798, the Knights of St. John ruled the place. They protected the pilgrims headed for the Holy Land, and, well, they suddenly realised that they'd got themselves a base that would definitely keep the Ottomans from dominating the Mediterranean.
This is the most interesting part of the fort.
Oh, right.
Because when the Knights of St. John were in Malta, they were doing the Great Siege.
Yeah.
This is where the last knights died before the fort fell.
Oh, right, so this is
This is still the original fort.
the final bastion.
Not the altar, but
Yeah.
the rest is still the original fort.
The Great Siege of Malta took place in 1565 when Suleiman the Magnificent attacked with 40,000 troops. The Grand Master Jean de Valletta, who has the capital city named after him now, he defended the place with 9,000 knights. The Ottomans got stuck trying to take this fort, and they thought it would be easy, as there only seemed to be about 60 knights defending it. But every night, the knights smuggled in replacements with more ammunition. So the next day, the Ottomans found themselves fighting fresh troops, though they didn't realise that. They finally breached the walls, and it was in this chapel that the last of the defenders were killed. And the Ottomans discovered, much to their depression, so to speak, they were thoroughly demoralised to find out that there were only 60 knights defending the place. At least that's what they thought. And now they were worried that the defence had been so fierce because reinforcements had arrived on the other side of the island. So they broke off the siege and went to confront what they thought would be the main force, only to find that, well, they were duped, and that the knights were busily now reinforcing their old positions again. By the time they discovered all this, the reinforcements actually had arrived, and the Ottomans were in chaos with troops scattered all over the place, and they didn't know, well, their arse from their elbow. And so they rapidly left the place, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Made a movie of the siege.
Not yet, but it's a very good question, because last month Mel Gibson was in Malta.
Okay.
He confirmed that he's planning a series on the Great Siege.
Right.
Yes,
Topic,
we had there was strong interest from Tom Hanks.
Yes.
As you might know, Gladiator was shot.
Yes, yeah.
So there was a lot of interest, but it's such a massive story that I think they didn't find the right script to fill it in. It seems that Mel Gibson has found a formula, however.
Yeah.
But he did confirm that and he did also say that he might play a role in it.
Well, of course.
But I don't know how it works, you know.
In 1798, the Knights of St. John were ousted by the French. But 2 years later, the British kicked them out, and the place became a crucial part of defending British interests in the Mediterranean. When Italy joined the Axis forces in the Second World War, they tried to neutralise Malta with a bombing campaign, but this did not stop the British attacking convoys supplying Rommel in Africa. So the Germans began a massive air assault that reduced Valletta to rubble, and it all looked pretty hopeless as food and fuel had run out. And in 1942, there was a desperate attempt to resupply the island, which ended with the SS Ohio, despite being severely damaged, managing to reach Malta with fuel, thus saving the island. Malta was consequently awarded the George Cross, which remains on their flag to this day. Well, it must have been fun, wasn't it? And, well, since we're horribly nerdy people, what could be better than wallowing in death and destruction on my wife's 70th birthday? And so, after all this, we went off to have our 70th birthday dinner and drinks. So don't forget to like, subscribe and share, all that stuff, and see you at the next video.
That's just really gymnastics, all right.